Avoid the number one mistake that wipes out most accounts within the first week. I'm going to show you in this video what to do and how to be profitable. Let's go. Whether you're just starting out or you've been trading for a bit, I'm sure that some of us have had losses upon losses, too many that we would like, that we maybe had to refund our binary option account. I trade with Pocket Option, and I'm going to show you the ultimate money manager that will help you to stop losing and start winning more. This is not a martingale strategy. Do not use martingale. This tool is going to help you trade and win for the long term. Here we go. So the Ultimate Money Manager looks just like this. It is a Google Sheet document. Come over to the Telegram group, and I am going to show you in the Telegram group how you can get this, okay? Okay, this is super easy to use, all right? All you got to do is your balance. What is your balance? My balance is 279.87. Nope. My balance is 279.23. That's what it says right here. So this is my 279.23. This is how many maximum trades you're going to do, and then how many of those trades you need to win. All right. So I am going to go with 14 and 4 because my goal is to make $10, which equals just over 4%. Okay, so I am going to win 4 out of 14. That's what this is. The win target is 4, max trades 14. So I have to win 4 out of 14 trades in order to complete the level, the first level. Set your stop loss at 25, 20, 15, whatever you want it to be. Set it at a loss. When this balance hits 209.42, it will light up red and I'm done for the day. Well, check this out. Part of the Ultimate Money Manager is this 90-day growth chart. And if you want to make 4% per day, we're going to start with 279.23, right? And then here we are, 279.23. So if I made 4% today, I'm going to make $11.17, which is going to start my new balance tomorrow at 290. And if I keep making 4% compound, okay, this is 30 trading days. Now, 30 trading days might have you completed in 30 days. You might trade 4% a day for 30 days, or it might take you 2 months. But this is 30 trading days. I just want to show you what $279.23 looks like compounding after 30 trading days. You're up to $870, all right? After 90 days, you're at $9,160, okay? This is the monthly growth chart. So monthly, I'll start at 279.87, okay? After the first month, I'm at 391. After 12 months, I'm at 15,866. And after 24 months, I'm at $900,000. This is all dependent on 4% a day or 40% per month. That's what this says right here, 40% per month. So that's 10 trading days at 4% per day, okay? Now, you may not get that every day, but check this out. You can edit this document. So if you were anticipating 4% per day and one day you ended up at 2%, just go ahead and edit this field with your current balance and then it will continue to calculate for you. All right, that's how easy this is. Why are we going to use this? This is a money manager. It is going to focus on the money, not martingale, money. I'm going to show you how this works. So you can focus on your strategy, trading strategy. That's what you need to focus on. All right, so what are we doing first? We are going to set this up. Right now, I'm going to go 14 for 4. I want to earn $10, which is 4.06%. I'll approximately get that, and we're going to show you how that works. Okay, we're at 3.83. So it's our money manager right here, 3.83, which equals 1.37%. That's a perfect amount, trading amount that we're not going to get in too much trouble. Okay. Now let's go ahead and use this. A strategy is totally up to you. Whatever strategy you want to use, you go for it, you use it. I am going to use the 50 EMA retest strategy today. I'm going to leave a card right above here and a link in the description. You can check out the full video on how to utilize this trading strategy so that you can see how this works. Ultimately, this green line is the 50 EMA, this purple line is the 25 EMA, and this is the stochastic oscillator. The goal is to trade with the trend or trade on a reversal Okay, we do not want to trade on choppy markets. We do not want to trade when it is consolidating like that right there. That is consolidating. We don't want to do this. We want to trade with the trend. Okay, so let's go find a chart that we are going to trade with the trend. The goal here is that we are going to let this, see this? This is trending. It had a retest, down, retest, down, retest, down. Now, when you're looking at this, I'm using the 5-second candles. Every single one of these candles is 5 seconds. I'm using the Heikin-Ashi candle chart type. So instead of line or bars or candles, we're using Heikin-Ashi. Okay, so we're just going to zoom out on this. Let's get back to here, and we are going to change this to the S5. Okay, so that's where we're at. And I'm sitting at a 30-second expiry candle. You can change this to 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or 1 minute. I tend to hang out between 30 and 15, and I'm going to show you that right now. So what are we going to do? Let's find a chart that looks good. This was a downward momentum here, and then we had a reversal. We are not going to buy into this chart until we get a retest and the 25 crosses the 50. When the 25 crosses the 50 with the retest and heads back up, then we'll anticipate on getting in on the retest. So we're going to let that do its thing. We're going to see what happens. One thing you want to do while you're looking at this is I like to go to the 3-minute chart and see where I am at in the structure of the chart. So currently right now, this is in the middle. I am not going to trade this. We are going to get out of this. Like I said, check out the other video for how this trading strategy actually works. So I'm just going to screw through here because I want to find a chart that looks promising that we can get into and we can trade with. Okay, so we had a big push up here, test, test, up, test, up, test, up, and then we had a crossover. This crossover, we had a retest, and then this stochastic oscillator is pushing down, this is pushing down. We are going to wait for this to come back up. We want it to get close to the 25 or the 50, and then we're going to buy this down. So we're going to wait for this to jump back up. We got here the stochastic oscillator is pointing back up. Okay. Just wait for this. See what happens on this chart. Take your time. You want to be patient. You don't need to jump in this. We're going to go find another chart because we're not sure what that one's going to do. And we were going down. We missed the retest here. Let's go find another one. Okay, we had a reversal, we had a retest, and now we're going to check it. This is going to touch. Okay, now let's see what this is. This is a 30-second timer, and ultimately we have $3.83 as our first trade. Now I could have got into this a little bit too soon. This is going to hit the 50, and it should, hopefully, anyways, if the strategy works, it's going to bounce back up and head back up. So we're going to see what happens here. We got 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7. Okay, this may be a reversal, which is fine. If it's going to go back down, this could be a reversal. Yep. So this growth right here, this upward momentum, could very well have been a fake out, and then it's going to turn around and head back down. So since that was our first loss, what do we do here? We go here, we enter an L. 614 is our new amount. 6.14. Okay, and since we had a loss there, we are going to trade. We're going to change our chart. And let's see if we can find another one. We're just on that one. As we're just sifting through here to see what kind of charts that we find that we want to go ahead and trade with. Now here we have a big push up here. So we have a huge lift, we have a touch, a lift, a touch. And let's go ahead and see if this comes down a little. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into that one. So we are right in the middle of the 50 and the 25 EMA. And like I said, ultimately you want this to touch somewhere around the 25 or the 50. And this is a retest, which it should move on its way back up. So we're just gonna wait this out. We got 10 seconds left. Stochastics is pointing up. Looks like we've got some consolidation here, and there is a win. Perfect, okay? So we come over here, we enter in a win. Our next trading amount is $2.95. So we will go ahead and enter $2.95, 2.95. Okay, so that's our next trading amount, right? $2.95, great. All right. So it looks like this is on its way back down, and it looks like it tested. It's going to drop down. Let's go check a new chart. Again, like I said, we want to trade with the trend. We want to make this super simple. We want to take our time. We want to get into these. And like I said, even if there's losses, we can still show a profit, even if there are losses. So this is kind of doing some consolidation here. So I'm not too fond of that chart. This one is jumping. This one had a big push down. And so we were moving down. Then we had a change in momentum here. We went back up. So this could be a good chart. If this retraces back up into here somewhere, if we can get this, if this bounces back up, we could very well be on a continually downward momentum here. Excuse me. So we got the stochastics is at the bottom. So which means it is undersold. And it is going to continue to run back down. So that is not going to do a retest. So we'll let that one play out. Okay, here we go. We had a reversal, and then it looks like we jumped over the 25. And nope, we're not going to get into that one. That is not playing by the rules. Again, like I said, we want to make sure that we are going to be using charts that give us good indications so that we can make those trades. So again, I'm doing this live with you, just cycling through, trying to catch a good chart. And this chart is currently, oh, don't like that one either. Again, trying to show you this live, trying to give you an idea of what to look for, how all of this works. And okay, so it looks like we had a little bit of a test there. And let's see if this is going to retest. All right. So the reason why I got into this one here is because you can see the very first candle right before it was also green. So we came back up into that level. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let this come back down. And we'll see, we got 16 seconds left. And currently, so like I said, I got in right at this candle here, almost at the 25. The stochastic blue is way over the orange, which indicates a push downward, which is good. 3, 2, 1, and there's another win. So let's bring in the money manager. And we are going to hit win here. And look at, we have $1.03 here. So we're going to enter that in so that we can finish off this current level. So we're going to do 1.03. The minimum you can bet in PO pocket option is $1. So this is $1.03. We're going to go ahead and get this trade in. So it looks like we are going to be, this is hovering out here, sputtering out. It's touching. It doesn't want to go below this level here. So this could be, actually, you know what? No. This is hovering around and is sputtering, and this could be a reversal and it could go back up. It absolutely can, which looks like it might. But these are long wicks and it's hovering around this, and I feel like it wants to push down, but then again, these are OTC pairs and they can be volatile. So it doesn't necessarily have to be all structure. And so it looks like this is going to do a reversal, and we'll just wait for that to finish. 4, 3, 2, 1, and there's a loss. So what do? We come over here, we put in a lose. 193 is our next amount. So we type in 1.93. And what is this? So, oh, we don't want to trade that one. We're going to get out of that one. Okay, let's see, here we go. We have a full reversal, a test, and then, so this is right over the 25 EMA, almost touching the 50 EMA. So we had a crossover right here, then we had a retest right here, and now we're testing it again. And with this strategy, we are almost oversold with the stochastic oscillator, which for all intents and purposes looks like, again, confirmation wise, that this should be a winning trade. And so we'll just let this play out 2-1, and there's another loss. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put an L here. 359 is what we're going to put in our new amount. So 3.59. And now, so now that we're way over here, we are going to sell this one. Now this could be a reversal. This is way outside the 25 and the 50, but we are on a downward trend here, downward momentum. So we're just going to go ahead. We got into this one over the 25, but look at all of these long wicks here. These are long wicks here, which means that it's trying to push, but sellers keep pulling it down, trying to push, sellers keep pulling it down. And ultimately, this did end up going in a downward momentum, which gave us a win. And so we go ahead and make this win here. And then, so we cannot bet under $1. So this level is complete. Now, what happens when you complete a level? So I want to earn $10. So I have need to complete 2 levels in order to get my 4%. So right now I'm at 284.10, which you can see right there, 284.10. So I'm going to type in 284.10. Okay. Now we're going to reset this because now that this is reset, we are at 284.10 and I want to earn $10. So we got to get about another $6, right? So now that we have completed one level, so we've completed one level, okay, we need to get 4 more wins to complete this level. So let's go ahead and continue with our winning strategy here. So again, we are touching. Now this is looking a bit consolidated, so we're going to get off of this. We're going to get off of this chart. And this chart here doesn't look good. No. Now, I'll give you a little tip here. Check the 3-minute. What does the 3-minute look like? Where are we on the 3-minute? We're good and high. This is sort of like a resistance zone here. And the stochastic oscillator is almost oversold. And this could very well push back down, but we are going to go ahead and change this back to the 5-second candle. Okay, so if we think this is going to continue to move up, we are going to allow this to come back into the zone here. If this comes into the over past the 50, we might want to get into this one and take this one up, but it could be a reversal and could be on its way down. So what we want to do is we are going to go ahead and we're going to buy this up. Now, this could be very risky, what I just did here. This could be a reversal, which means it is maybe at its resistance point, and now it is going, sellers are going to pull this back down. But the stochastic oscillator is way undersold. So this could very well push back up, but looks like it's going to hold down here. So what we can do is we know that this is going to be a loss, and there it is there, a loss. So we'll put an L here. 625 is our next amount that we're going to bet in here, 6.25. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we are going to wait for this to retest here. And if it retests this and we see the purple cross the blue, then we have a trend reversal. And then we're going to go ahead and sell and take this trade on the way down. So let's see if we get a retest here. Okay, now the stochastic oscillator is oversold. And we're going to see this could continue to push back up. We've got 30-second candles here, 5-second candles, 30-second trade. This could continue all the way back up, and it could go back up to this resistance, which is perfectly fine. We're going to get our ultimate money manager ready. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is another loss. Guys, I'm really nice that I like 978. I like that we're seeing these losses, 9.78. I really get to show you how the ultimate money manager will work in your favor, and show you how you can still have a winning day, even though you got losses. So again, not martingale, not any of that stuff, but we're just using the ultimate money manager to give us dollar amounts, and then we can focus on which charts we're going to use here so that we can trade with. Now, hold on here. Look at this. This is way over. This is starting to sputter. This had a huge push up. Now, this is a little bit risky, but a lot of green candles way over top of the 25 and the 50, starting to stall. It looks like it's starting to stall because we've got a whole bunch of candles side by side by side by side, and some long wicks. And so with the stochastic oscillator way oversold, we have the blue stochastic oscillator that is now separated from the orange and pushed back down. Nope, we go ahead and had another loss, and that's okay. That's okay. So 1484 is our next. 1484, 14.84. Now again, this could very well do the exact same thing. This is going to continue to push up. And what we can do is we can see what this looks like on the 3-minute chart. So where is this on the 3-minute? Well, it had a really big push up here. Let's go back to the 5. And let's give this a second to take a break. And again, so where are we at? Are we oversold here? We're sputtering out. Let's go ahead and see if this comes back down. So I went with a 15-second here, only because history from this candle here, this may want to continue to push up, but 4, 3, 2, 1, and smart move. Here we go. Another win. We get it back. So now we do a win here. Perfect. Our next bet is 855. Again, we want to make sure that we are 855. We want to make sure that we need to get 4 wins in order to continue our 4%, right? So we're going to go ahead and we are going to continue looking for charts. We're going to change this back to a 30-second. And I really hope you're just following along with me here as we try and maintain our 4% growth here, so that you can see that even with losses, we can still end up with a profitable day. Again, it's all about just being patient, dealing with the candles, just looking at trends, changing higher time frames to see where we're at. This is a big push down here, and this is most likely on its way back up. So we're not going to trade that chart. Okay, this one was way oversold. No, we're not going to do that one. So again, I know I'm rushing through this, and I know that you're going to take a little bit more time than I am. But even though we are just pumping through these charts here, it is still allowing us to be profitable. So that's the key, is that we are going to continue to be profitable. So let's see what we got here. I just don't like that these charts are way up or way down. And this one's kind of going sideways, so we don't want to do that one at all. Oh, this one, we're going to touch here. We've crossed. And yeah, this is not looking good here. Okay, so this one did cross large wicks, which means sellers are pulling it down. And we did cross the 25 over the 50 here. The stochastic oscillator wasn't oversold, but like I said, we had these big wicks here. And then we were hoping that this was going to come back down, and we have 11 seconds left. And again, let's just see what happens here. 765. This is pushing back down. 3, 2, 1, and there's a win. Perfect. All right. So there's 2 more on this session. What do we got? 365 is our next bet for this one. 3.65. Okay, we're only 2 wins away from our 4%. 2 wins away from our 4%. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna leave this chart alone. Let's go find another one. Let's see what we got here. Okay, what is this one doing? We're going down, down. We got some. Oh, our stochastic is over. So what is this doing? No, that's looking like it's got some consolidation. No, maybe not. Is this our new? Are we going down with this? Yeah. That's okay. We're gonna risk that? No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not gonna mess around with that one. That one already did it. Should have got into that one. Saw it coming. Should have pulled the trigger. Up, 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 up. No, don't like that one. I know you're probably like, Jer, what are you doing, man? Like, just cycling through these charts. Yeah, well, you want to, because of a 5-second candle, it can open up and highlight charts real quick. And so what we want to do is we just want to make sure that we're looking through some charts. We want to make sure that we catch them. It's kind of a consolidation here. It doesn't really have a lot of movement with this one. Well, that went up. Let's see what we got. Okay, coming down. Down. Let's see what happens here. So we're kind of fizzing out here. We got some large wicks, but it looks like this is was consolidating a little bit, trying to get into see what it was going to do. Maybe we're going to have a reversal, but maybe we should have waited another candle or two and got in when it touched the 50. But this looks like it's going to stay up, and looks like we might have a trend reversal potentially, or maybe we should have waited to get into that one. But anyways, let's go. We got a loss here, so 666. So 6.66. Yeah, we did get a a reversal here. Now, what could be nice about this is actually we're in a real big downtrend here, and this is jumping up way outside the 25 and the 50. Now we are oversold here, so let's just jumping into this is a little bit risky. Could this continue on an upward trend? Yes. But could this be the top? Maybe it just jumped outside the 50 and the 25 and wanted to come back down. But right now it looks like it was a full trend reversal, and we had a little bit of a fake out right here, which is totally fine. That happens. That happens with the charts. But like I said, even though we're having losses, we are still going to go ahead and win this. We're still going to go ahead and get our daily. So we're going to make that 1192. Okay. And then, so if you look at this now, so this could be a retest here where this comes back down here. This could be testing the 50, and then we could jump right back up and head back in the upward direction here. So if we are going to retest, let's go ahead and give that a buy. Again, we had a crossover here with the 25 over the 50. We're getting some large wicks here where sellers are trying to pull it down, but buyers are trying to pull it back up. And the stochastic oscillator was under here. So we have 987. Let's see, to see if this holds. And this could very well come back down. 2, 1, and there's a win. So we are 381. So we are 1 win away. 381, 3.81. We are 1 win away from our 4% for the day. So let's go ahead and find another chart. So I really hope you're getting something out of this, because this is definitely a long video. There's no doubt about it. but it is a real world, real life trading video, real money, real charts. Okay. What time is it right now? It's 7 o'clock at night, Eastern Standard Time. So it's a little bit late in the day, but you know, that's just how it goes. I couldn't trade during the day here, so I'm trading here at night. The sun's going down, and let's see here. What is this doing here? This is a downward, and we're getting some consolidation. No, we don't like that one. Okay, this one was a big push down. Okay, let's go see what this looks like on the 3-minute. Look at this, way low, way low. Okay, let's try something here. Let's try and catch this on the reverse. So let's give this a second here. Okay, now a little bit risky here, but this could be a reversal, and I'm buying it at the bottom where I think this could potentially be the bottom because the stochastic oscillator was riding underneath, right? And then we've had all of these red candles, this huge push down, the 25 and the 50 spread out huge, which means there's a huge gap in the previous 50 candles and 25 candles. And then I went ahead and got this right at the bottom here, which was great timing. There's a win. So there you go. This just completed our day. Look at that, 4, that completed 2. What did our account end up at? We are at $2.90 which means we wanted to have so we're at $2.90. So we gained our $10. Remember, we started at $2.79, we're at $2.90. So we got 4% per day, 4% today. So we had 8 wins. Okay, and it looks like so we had 4 out of 9 wins right here. So technically a losing percentage, but a winning day, right? That's the power of the Ultimate Money Manager. That's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you a real life, full length video of me trading so that you could see that it is possible. A strategy and a money manager. I didn't even have to think, how much am I betting? What am I doing? How much am I going to put down? I'm not even worried about that. Okay? Because I don't have to, because this does it for me. Come over to the Telegram group. The Telegram group, you can join in the conversation where we have like-minded people like yourself who are trading daily, sharing tips, tricks, how to trade, how to be profitable. There's no judgment. I'm not here to swindle you, to bring you over to do God knows what. This is a fully supported group with your best interest in mind so that you can grow, all right? Come on over to the Telegram group where you can see how you can use the money manager for your benefit as well. All right, super long video. Again, stop losing money, stop losing trades, start growing your account, use the Ultimate Money Manager. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.